and good morning and welcome back to Story Time. My name is Miss Ashley and I am the librarian at Hampstead Library. Today for Story Time we are going to be talking about summer. To start us off we have a little story. 5 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4 frogs. 4 speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 3 speckled frogs. 3 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were, how many? 1, 2, 2 green and speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are just 1 frog sitting on the log. One green and speckled frog sitting on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. He jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. And now there are no more speckled frogs sitting on the log. How many are in the pool? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All jumped into the pool to cool off. I would too during the summer. It is so warm outside, so today we are going to be reading a story called Heat Wave by Eileen Spinelli. Sun sizzled, hair frizzled. It was a sweltering day in Lumberville, long before stores, businesses, or homes had air conditioners. Newspaper headlines declared, "Heat wave." Pastor Dankin shortened his sermon. The Green Door restaurant served fruit plates with orange sherbet. Abigail Blue and her little brother Ralphie opened a lemonade stand, 3 cents a glass. On Monday, the Palace Movie Theater closed. It stayed closed for the entire week. Tuesday was even hotter. Officer McInnes soaked all afternoon in a bubble bath. Lottie Mims took 4 cold showers. Wednesday was even hotter. The Pettibone sisters fanned themselves with magazines and aprons. Mr. and Mrs. Blue found shade where they could. Lottie Mims wore her bathing suit to clean house, while Mike Morello, the mailman, tied a wet kerchief around his neck. Abigail and Ralphie forgot about the lemonade stand and just sold ice. At 5 o'clock, Mrs. Blue went down to do her cooking on the stove in the cool, dark basement. Mike Morello did no cooking at all. He went out to eat. Thursday was even hotter still. Lottie Mims took a nap with cold tea bags on her eyes. The Pettibone sisters put their perfume and makeup in the icebox. Mr. Blue shaved off his beard and came to supper in his undershirt. Friday, was it even possible, was hotter still. Abigail Blue got her hair cut short in her mother's kitchen barber shop. Ralphie Blue splashed outside in a tin wash tub. Saturday was the hottest day yet. Butchie Beswick and Charlie Pappas squirted each other with garden hoses and laid on the cool linoleum listening to the radio. "Take me to the drugstore for an ice cream soda, please," Abigail begged her father. "Please." "Me too," piped Ralphie. In the park, most of the kids were playing barefoot. Lottie Mims's cat Herman dozed under the porch. Mike Morello's dog Wags dropped by the screen door, waiting for a breeze. Nighttime fell, but not the temperature. Pastor Dankins took an ice pack to bed. The Pettibone sisters dragged their mattresses to the sleeping porch. Mailman Mike Morello slept on the rooftop. Butchie Beswick slept on the fire escape. Charlie Pappas camped out in his backyard. At last, the Blues, Lottie Mims, and Officer McGinnis left their homes altogether. They carried pillows and quilts to the riverbank. The mayor of Lumberville passed out popsicles and political flyers. Officer McGinnis played his harmonica. The river whispered. Stars twinkled. The moon cast a soft, silvery light. Some people fell asleep in their street clothes, some in nightshirts, and some people in pajamas. Lottie Mims lay very still. Abigail Blue tossed and turned. Ralphie Blue snored, and Mr. Blue stuck cotton in his ears. And everyone, whether in a bed or on a rooftop or on a fire escape or in a tent or near the river, everyone had the exact same dream. What does it look like? It looks like it's raining, doesn't it? Lumberville Post heat wave breaks. The end. Thank you so much for joining us for story time today. As a reminder, starting next week in July, we are going to be doing all of our toddler rhyme times and story times back in person in the library again. I am so excited to see everybody. As a reminder, we will not have toddler rhyme time on July 5th because the library will be closed for the 4th of July. Thank you so much. I'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.